Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Do you guys honestly care if you have dog hair on you? Because I don't give a fuck. I did not charge my battery today, so I gotta make this snappy, okay? Orange Crush. Today I got Barbarinos again because it's my off day and they are only open on the days and times that I'm working. So I don't even know when's the next time I'm going to do this. I asked for a large turkey with no onions. They probably put onions on it. Their service sucks nowadays. Do y'all ever stop going to places because their service sucks? Because that's just how I feel. There's always a glare, y'all. I know I tease you. I'm like, It's a lot of mayo. It's so messy. I need a tray. I need a tray so bad. I can't find any sturdy trays, y'all. This is me. Tasting freedom. Freedom from any obligations. Freedom from my children, aka my animals. I'm gonna say freedom from my man, but Jonathan's not gonna like that. For real though. This is me time. Completely alone. Oh my god. Listen to me. Okay? If you are a lovesick puppy, like I have always been my whole life, I don't care what age you are. 20s, 30s, 40s. I don't care. Even 50s, y'all. If you are single, desperate, looking for love, please stop. You are so lucky to be alone. Take that time to go travel the world. Go discover yourself. Haven't y'all ever seen Eat, Pray, Love? That was based on a true story. I'm thinking of my friend Jaime, yo. She gone. She's training to be a flight attendant, which is great because she loves to travel Oh my god. I'm sorry, y'all. I got distracted by a Shih Tzu and a sweater. Oh my god. I fucking love Shih Tzus. And you can see him over here. ADHD, y'all. But yeah, she was like, I want to find love, yada. I'm like, dude, calm down. You have your whole life ahead of you. And now you get to go bang a bunch of people all over the world. How awesome is that? Every culture, every flavor. You go try them shits. And I'm just talking about food. I don't even mean... But it's all the same, right? I don't know how I'm supposed to make these French fries. It's cheese fries, y'all. I ain't got no fork. It's okay. We got forks. We got forks. We're gonna be okay. You just can't see the food. I promise I'm gonna upgrade my life. For y'all, I will. Cheese. Cheese me, baby. Okay, so I was telling y'all a little bit about the miracles in life that I have witnessed. Okay, so I have cheese fries with hot peppers. Well, the first one that comes to mind ever when I was a baby. I think my earliest memories were, I want to say 3 years old, but definitely 5 years old. Because when I was 5 years old, my youngest oldest brother, who is 10 years older than me, Kevin, when I was 5 years old, Kevin got hit by a car while walking. Kevin used to be a little hoodlum. So the rumor has it that he was fucking around with his friends, and they were actually trying to like run in the street and dodge cars and being idiots. We don't really know exactly what happened because Kevin's still alive, but Kevin's memory before the accident, he doesn't remember a damn thing. Which sucks, because those are my best memories with him. And my mom doesn't seem to think that I remember anything. Even though I tell her that I do. She's convinced that I don't remember. Like, it's so astonishing for her, for a 5-year-old, her daughter, to remember traumatic events that unfolded. And the way I look back on it is exactly like a movie. The trailer, like the highlight reels. Not the whole thing. I just have flashes of different memories from that. The first being when they found out. I was at my mom's house, who still lives not even a minute or 5 minutes away. It was a lot different back then, the layout, but I heard crying in the front room, and I was in my bedroom, which was by the kitchen. I can't tell you who was there, but I know my mom was there for sure. But I remember other people being there. But I remember my mom saying, I remember there being a fire truck, like a toy fire truck. I could be making that part up. But that's when I felt it. You know, they talk about empathy and all that. I didn't know what was going on, but I knew in my body, like responding to the sadness and responding to the shift. I don't think they wanted to tell me what happened because they didn't think I would understand. But then the next memory I have is just like a movie. Kevin in the hospital bed with the sun beaming down his face. Yay, to spill that everywhere. And that's why people should, including myself, should have straws. I don't have any straws. And I remember I was sitting in front of him, standing rather, because I was so tiny, and my grandma was there. He was in a coma, I think for like 6 months to a year. Something crazy. Maybe a few months, but it was a long time. So they said, if he wakes up, he's going to be mentally retarded. He's going to be a vegetable. So the chances were mostly that he was going to die. And if he did survive, which was very slim to none, because he had so much brain trauma, had a broken left leg, I mean, dude was going to die, you know? And I remember my grandma crying and going to the foot of the bed, and I just held his hand. Like, it was so bruised. I just remember holding his hand, knowing that he couldn't feel my hand, but in my heart I felt like he felt my hand, you know? And then another flash I have is my dad leaving me in the waiting room to go check on him. And he was gone for so long, and I have such separation anxiety. He must have been gone. What felt like an hour was probably half an hour. And he just comes back and says it wasn't good. There's so much blood everywhere. And then one day he wakes up. And he's just like making noise like, "Arr, arr, arr." He didn't even realize where he was or what was going on. He couldn't even speak. I just remember watching, and he didn't even realize that the back of his gown was open. Like, he was just not there, you know? And for me as a little kid, seeing your brother's naked ass in front of you while he's mumbling, it was alarming. And I just knew that shit wasn't right. And I just remember being very, very little and knowing the concept of prayer and praying very, very hard for him to beat the odds. Am I saying, am I the entire reason that this kid survived? Yes. I don't know. I don't know what the reason was, but I can tell you that I put my all into that. A similar situation happened with my cat 2 years ago now, where he had a 50-50 chance of survival. And I prayed, and I'm not going to say it worked, but man, it drained everything. I don't want to talk about that yet because that's a really intricate story, and I'm not sure how much into detail I'm going to go about it. And then some people that I've told, like, just don't really think it's a big deal because it's just a cat. It's not so much about caring what other people think, it's just trying to articulate the story in its entirety. Don't get me wrong. I think she put onions in here. Not every time I've prayed throughout my life it's worked, you know. But these two specific times where these people and things and animals were in my life that almost died, they beat the odds. But unfortunately, similar to Pet Cemetery, I feel that my brother, after he got hit, was just never the same, and not turned evil, but he turned evil, you know. He just became more angry and jaded at the world, and he attracted what he was, which is a sociopathic narcissist. And as you may know, when an in-law, daughter-in-law, son-in-law, mom-in-law, somebody who's not from your circle, who's marrying into your family, they can really fuck some shit up. Make you not talk to your family and all that shit. Or just be a negative influence. I know multiple people that's happened to, myself included, Jonathan, friends of friends. Somebody was just saying the other day how they don't talk to their one son because of their daughter-in-law who doesn't want them talking. Yeah. So maybe someday it'll change. But I don't know, y'all. Sometimes it feels like my brother died. And then like, our other brother died. And then my oldest brother was, I don't want to say supposed to die, but unbeknownst to me, he was suicidal for a while. So it's like, technically I shouldn't have had any brothers left. And that's how it feels. Like, I don't talk to any of them, really. Like, I talk to my oldest one. Hey, if you're watching. But it's kind of sad. Like, it's kind of tragic, but I'm glad that he's still alive. Obviously sad that our one brother is gone. But I do believe that even though someone's not physically here, they may be around in spirit. At least through memory. And it's kind of sad. Like, today's my mom's birthday. The entire reason that I took off, and I just found out 2 days ago that she's in Mexico for 2 weeks. Because she says nobody cares about her birthday. You know? And I was like, well, I took the day off. I wasn't surprise you. It's like she feels like she has no one. If she didn't have me or my stepdad, she would have no one. And that's sad. And it makes me think, you know, I've always wanted boys, but do I want boys? Like, is it a boy thing? Because I hear boys just go off and do their own thing and just, like, don't even fuck with mom anymore. Also, I don't want a complete mama's boy who's going to depend on me their whole life. Like, I just kind of want a good balance of, I fuck with you because you're my child, but also go live your life and fuck off. Sometimes I wish that we could, like, spike people's cars or doing one of those, like, arrows, you know, like, when people blow stop signs. But, you know. It's such a chummy neighborhood over here. Life ain't all that bad, y'all. You know? Count your blessings. It could be so much worse. They're dumping migrants out here in Chicago because Chicago doesn't really deport. And there's everywhere in front of the police station. I feel so bad. So honest to God, count your blessings. That you have a roof over your head. That, you know, there's orange soda in the world. Shit's good, y'all. Bye. See you next time.